Hi Pisces, this is Amelia from 143 Tarot, and this is going to be your, sorry about that, May 1st through 7th, 2020, weekly tarot and oracle card reading. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you to my current subscribers. What else? I am using the Dreams of Gaia tarot deck, clarifying with vice versa tarot deck, and then adding universal messages with Angels and Abundance Oracle, the Rebel deck, and also the Moonology Oracle deck. So any of these messages can be for you or the other person. This could be work, this could be coworkers, this could be friends, family, you know, it'll resonate however it does with you. And thanks so much for being here. And I hope you are all well and staying safe during this coronavirus. So let's get started. So you're starting out with emotions. So it looks like you are sort of balancing your emotions and integrity. So maybe there's something you did in the past or somebody did to you where, you know, these were upside down, meaning that like your emotions were unstable and you weren't acting from a place of integrity. But it looks like you want to communicate with somebody, but you feel like there's, you know, you have to get these two things in check before you do so. Because what you're trying to manifest is a passionate new beginning with the Ace of Fire up here at the top. And the problem, I think, was, you know, when we said maybe you weren't acting with integrity, was that you had the Three of Cups, so you were juggling, you know, two people or maybe even more. And then what happened was you cut somebody off without really thinking. And it was like you were waiting for your ships to come in. You know, you're waiting for a certain outcome without making a choice. And what that caused was, you know, whoever it was that you chose instead of this person that you want the new beginning with, you didn't get your wish fulfilled in that situation because of the lack of integrity and deception that that you caused. So let's clarify. Okay, so this actually makes more sense. So whoever it was that you left out in the cold, they were the Queen of Pentacles, and they've turned their back on you. They weren't playing games. It was like they gave you a lot of, you know, grace, and then they had just had enough. And so, you know, right now that's the person that, you know, you're not in communication with, and they've turned their back on you. And that really sucks because you know, this is an ultimate homemaker. This person makes their own money. This person is a great parent. This person takes care of the house and takes care of things outside the house. You know, they would be the ultimate partner, but now you've pushed them away and they don't really want to talk to you. So, and it has you all in your head with the Nine of Swords. Like, okay, well now I've, you know, gotten rid of the person that I thought was the person I want to be with. And now I'm not talking to the person, you know, that I originally got rid of. But it looks like with the Six of Swords that like you're starting to realize that you want to move back towards this person because they're your Ace of Cups. They're your ultimate love. But now, you know, you're concerned that maybe they're disappointed in you and they don't love you or like you the same anymore because of a lack of communication for a long time. And with the King of Pentacles, it's like you know, you're doing really well financially, but if you see kind of how smug he looks, it's like you were a little bit too arrogant in the situation and you broke this person's heart, and now it's like they've healed from that and you're worried that they may not want you back. And it's showing down here, you know, the Tower in reverse, meaning that like your tower moment with this person's already happened. And that was, I think, you know, when you chose, you guys had a fight, or, you know, that person realized you were juggling, or you chose somebody else over this person. So for this week, I'm not really seeing any like movement on that. It's just you kind of taking a look at the past, like, you know, maybe in regret or having remorse for the way things went down. But I think the really positive piece of this reading is that you are, you're starting to realize that, you know, this is the person that you want to be with, and, you know, think about how you're going to take action towards them. So let's pull some oracle cards, Pisces. So you have positivity, faith, and optimism. You open the doorway to positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with the path that you're on. Keep the faith and keep going. Focus on your priorities. Where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. And face your financial fears. When you're honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you in fact have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released those self-doubts. So it's like you're having trouble, you know, maintaining a positive mind space, and you're like basically saying to yourself, you know, this person won't want me. I don't even want to try because, you know, I messed up so bad. But the truth is that, you know, maybe this person would give you another chance, but you just have to put yourself out there. And by you focusing on your priorities and facing your financial fears, you're giving yourself the confidence to potentially reach out to that person and say, you know, hey, can I take you for coffee? Can we give this another shot? You know, whatever it is that you want to do. Maybe you want to start slower. You don't want to just go in with a ring and be like, hey, let's get married. I messed up. I'm sorry. You know, that'll probably freak them out. So don't do that unless you were in like a really serious relationship with them. And so I guess what the universe wants you to know is that if you put yourself out there and that person says no, you're really no worse off than you are today. So have positive thoughts about this and it'll bring you positivity. So let's look at the Rebel deck. Okay. You equals tight ass. Loosen the fuck up. Control freaks don't get laid. Wow. So it's basically saying that like you were trying to control the situation with this person so hard that it blew up in your face. It's dark and you can't see a fucking thing. Get your head out of your ass pronto. So it's like, you know, it's showing the arrogance, and it's telling you that like if you don't stop with the arrogance, nothing is going to get better in the situation. And then maybe you're like obsessively eating healthy for whatever reasons, and it's telling you to step away from the crazy making diet for a hot second. Kale and spirulina taste like ass. I concur with that statement. Eat some yummy shit, bacon, chocolate, beer. So like loosen up, relax, go with the flow, you know, give yourself a little bit of grace during this quarantine time. You know, you don't need to starve yourself with kale unless you really like kale, and I guess that's fine. And then finally, we're going to do the Moonology deck. Oh, I love this for you. Okay, great. So we have the end of a tough cycle approaches. So what I'm hearing is that, you know, you will eventually reach out to this person or vice versa. And what you need to do is bring love into the situation because, you know, a little bit too much control and a little bit too much being in your head is not what's going to fix this. This person wants to know that you love them, that you're going to be committed to that relationship. And when you do that, you know, a new start is coming. So this has been you know, both great and kind of sad reading. But if you are interested in a personal reading to look into this further, my information's in the description box below. Pisces, this has been your May 1st through 7th, 2020 weekly reading. And please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope you enjoyed the content. Let me know in the comment box below what your situation is. And hopefully you'll be, you know, linking up or at least speaking to this person this week. So we'll talk to you soon. Bye.